Shalom, 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 Israel. First and foremost, I want to give our praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rekakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that have spread the truth out of the four corners of earth in these last days. I'm here when there can be less sent. Let's get it. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 38. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. And this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So, these scriptures, our power is not an author of confusion. So if you choose to be ignorant, be ignorant. But the Lord said right here, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And I'm saying that going into all this stuff that's going on with the fires over there in Cali. And it's these people in media use everything as a distraction. It was just last week when they was talking about all on the news. I pay attention to the news. Like, I follow the news, and it was just all week they be showing the New Orleans killer, the guy. Now this week is all forest fires. And this is the beginning of the year. So we like, what is it? It has to be more that's going on, because we're still living in a collapse of economy. And if you think about it, those people are considered rich people. And it's been proven that the insurance companies has failed back within the last couple of months. So a lot of these people don't have insurance for their house that's caught on fire. So what does this go to show you? And I'm saying this, I'm walking into Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls this all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a marking name right here on their foreheads, because this is about to come. This is a future prophecy. And as Trump about to take office, I think January 20th, I was just doing some research on Elon Musk. And it's funny because if you really think about it, Elon Musk is like technically the vice president, and it might not seem like that right now. If you think about how Elon Musk within the last 5 years, like, he'd been able to establish Tesla, he'd been able to establish like an image of power and like a Fortune 500. Like, it's a lot of things that Elon Musk is doing behind the scenes. And as Trump going to office, this kind of remind me of Iron Man, like Tony Stark. Like, you have people that have superior power that's still ruling this earth. And I feel like that was kind of like an attack on those rich people that had money, had some type of influence. That's a distraction. And I have the right here, Trump names Elon Musk to lead government efficiency drive. And I was just doing some research over it. And basically it was just giving points about what is this meaning. And Department of Government Efficiency and purpose, jurisdiction purpose, reduce wasteful spending and eliminate unnecessary regulations, policy areas, United States budget, United States regulations. So, and said the committee was announced by Donald Trump, the president-elect, in preparation for his second term as U.S. president. It would be led by businessman Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, however you say his name. So this going to say is like, this is still coming, because one thing about Elon Musk, he's always been promoting the Neuralink. And I have a couple of videos I'm about to show here regarding the Neuralink and the direction that America's about to go in. This is fair use. Fair use is a legal doctrine that allowed the use of copyrighted material without the copyright's owner permission under certain circumstances for criticism, teaching, research, and news reporting.
In fact, your government's disrespect for you constitutes the whole context of your life in America, in the West.
Rockets to Tesla.
I
can't imagine what it would be like to be his mother, watching him go from PayPal to rockets to Tesla to all just one thing after another. You ever surprised about what he's coming up with next?
Well, every time I'm surprised, and every time I say, don't take on something else. And he doesn't listen to me. And then he makes a big change. And this Neuralink, people saying, why I don't want a something in my head. I said, well, you aren't paralyzed. So, or you aren't blind.
Good point.
If you're blind and you don't want to see, then you can argue the point. You don't have to have a chip in your head. You don't have to have a chip in your head.
That's Elon Musk's mother right there, and she mentioned about the Neuralink, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, before we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, because they keep saying that it's about, oh, well, you're not paralyzed, or you can see, or you don't have a disability. But if you see the way society's going with everybody with this mental health crisis, it won't be long that everybody has somebody has some type of health issue, because this is them literally breaking you down. They are breaking the people down. If you can see through the food, through the music, through the everything, they are breaking the people down, and it's getting to a point like it's all type of philosophies. Like, if you work on something, you keep drilling it and working on it, eventually become weak. And that's the state of society, especially here in America. America has become a weak nation. So now it's like they basically about to go for that death blow to really get control of people, because these people want to have control. That's why I'm saying we're not ignorant of these devices and what's happening. All these mass distractions, is something going on. Just like with the United Healthcare worker that got killed like last month by Louise or whatever. It's like everything is a distraction to lead, like distracting you for what's really to come.
And I tell you right now, he is evil embodied. Nobody wants to put a chip in somebody else's brain unless if they are evil and sadistic. And I'll say it right to his face. I'm not scared of him, and I die right now. I don't care. There's nothing he can do to scare me. And I'm not scared to tell people what I believe, because I'm telling you, if you get that chip in your brain from Elon Musk, you've been fooled.
The chip is the one that makes you uncomfortable.
When you type in Neuralink and Greek beta gematria, you get the numerical value of 666.
Can you type that in?
Now, gematria, apparently, I don't know a bunch of stuff. I'm not that well versed in my history, but gematria is when they give words or letters and numerical value. When you type in Neuralink and Greek beta gematria, 666. That's why I believe it.
Okay, so where did you read that? Did you read that online, or?
I typed it in myself. I went to the Greek beta gematria calculator, and I typed in the word Neuralink, and its numerical value in Greek beta gematria is 666.
What Neuralink is and what the goal of it is?
We put a chip in your brain to control your mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is giving me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you,
there you go. Total control. That's what it's all about. That's what.
And that's a UFC fighter mentioned about the device called Neuralink. And this is Revelation chapter, in the New Living Translation, because I read, he calls it all free and bond. This is 13:17 in verse 18, New Living Translation. And no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. And that guy did his own research. He broke it down to the gematria of the actual number, and it broke down to 666. Wisdom is needed here. Let the one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. This is biblical. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the direction of society. We're going into a direction of mass control. And if you see, like, they don't need these entertainers no more. They got the athletes going because that's like the last bread of circus, like ancient Rome, like bread and circus. But they don't need entertainers no more because they got all the technology and the artificial intelligence, so they can make their own entertainers and put them in front of you. So it's like taking the money from the rich. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on. Like, we already poor, but now they're taking the money for the people that do have influence and they took their house. So these people, they took their house, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, well, damn, man, That's what I'm saying. If people can really see it, it's like, damn, they taking their house. So at the end of the day, these people, they breaking them down. Like, they breaking everybody down because these celebrities and entertainers are not elites. These are not the elites people. These are entertainers. These are puppets they put in front of us to keep us occupied.
Newest Neuralink patient playing a video game, controlling it with his mind. Elon then followed up saying hundreds of people will have the Neuralink in a few years, in 5 years tens of thousands, and in 10 years millions of people will have the Neuralink. For people who lost their limbs, they can attach parts of the Optimus robot, and with Neuralink they can control the limbs with their own mind.
Take parts of the Optimus humanoid robot and you combine that with the Neuralink. Let's say somebody has lost their arms or legs. We could actually attach an Optimus arm or Optimus legs and do a Neuralink implant so that the motor commands from your brain that would go to your biological arms now go to your robot arms or robot legs. And again, you'd have basically cybernetic superpowers.
Why do anybody need cybernetic superpowers? And that's what Elon Musk said at the end of that video. And that's what I'm saying. Like, why do we got to worry about people losing their limbs and stuff? Like, they keep giving you this wordplay. It's like, oh, well, somebody missing a limb. I have not seen that many people that lost limbs. Anybody lost limbs, they went to war. So it's like, why is it about connecting people to a machine? And at the end of the day, this is them merging man with machine. This is merging man with machine. That's why I said we're not ignorant of these devices, because if you got a machine kind of altering your way, the way you think, before you know it, you're like that. You became that machine, and it took away your thoughts. It took away your natural essence of a man or a woman, how the Heavenly Father made you. That's why I'm saying we're moving to this is the fourth ever revolution of merging man with machine, transhumanism. And Elon Musk has the power and the influence and the image to do this. That's why I'm saying we're not ignorant of these devices.
Started paying for things with our phones, even watches.
One company, though, wants to take that technology to another level by implanting a chip in your hand.
Neuralink is also generating concern among some people. Musk has officially confirmed that
hopefully later this year we'll do our first human device implantation.
Indeed, Elon Musk's Neuralink has been making headlines as it applies its revolutionary research to all humans.
Adolf Hitler, Mussolini, and Stalin would have given their left arm.
Excuse me, is there a problem?
This zone's for blue tier only. You're green. Green can only travel in a 2-mile radius.
What? This was a green zone just last week.
For everyone's safety, it is now blue. Boost your credit score to blue tier with the installation of a wellness tracker and gain access to all zones.
We're happy as we are.
Please make your way back to your designated zone.
Activate rapid point deduction for loitering. Head by now or suffer further credit penalties.
And we're not ignorant of these devices because just like with everything they give us, they always try to level it out and try to give you like a certain perspective. Oh, well, you don't have this one. You don't have this one. You have to update to this one. This is still control at the end of the day. This is all this is coming down to is control. Because these people never truly cared about us. Because look at the state of society. They hoard all this money. They so-called give billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine and different countries. But yet you have people out here that losing their homes. You have people that's homeless at all time. People can barely afford their rents. People can barely afford food. That's what I'm saying. So even when this device come down, they still gonna be able to control, manipulate you, and tell you, well, you don't have this version of it, so you don't have access to this sector point. That's what it's become. It's becoming a social credit system. This technology is already in China, and this is a scripture about the people that will take this device. This is Revelation chapter 14. Verse 9 and down. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead and his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of power. So the wine of the wrath is judgment. So, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation. So it's going to come out straight, without mixture, basically like straight alcohol. Like, It's no mixture, like no chaser, just coming out straight raw. So the Lord's going to fire his indignation against you, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels in the presence of the Lamb. The holy angels and the Lamb, that's Lord Yahushua. So these are like the last couple prophecies before the Lord get here. World War III in this digital device. Because once you take the device, the Lord can't deal with you no more. That's my conclusion. We don't know how it is when people actually take the device, but my conclusion is if you take the device, it's like the Lord's Spirit's not dwelling in you no more, because once that machine really alter your brain and your thoughts, you're a machine now. So it's like it's like you there physically, but you are altered. And the Lord, like he said, he deals with the living. He doesn't deal with the dead. A machine is not alive. So there's no telling what the results that machine is going to do to certain people. It's going to make certain people tweak out. Certain people are going to be twitching. So this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. For the devil is coming down to you, having great wrath, because you know that it has but a short time. These people know they has a short time, so they in Operation Hyperdrive, warp speed. They finna go all in. So all I'm saying is, like, if you give in and take the device, the Lord said you're gonna burn up you're gonna burn up. So we're gonna go off of faith. We're gonna go off of pure faith, and we're gonna try to, like, Lord, will the Lord be with us in the days, because a lot of people gonna give in because they haven't built up their faith. You gotta build up your faith now before the times get hard. You already gotta be practicing about fasting and not eating as much before that time get here. We're moving into an economy, a society of less. America has spoiled you. America has made you big, plump, fat, healthy. But a lot of people about to slim down out here. And a lot of people, it's going to be hard for them to let go of the things of this world, especially in America. So if you cleave on to this earth and this world, especially in America, you're going to burn up with it. If you cleave on to the Lord, you might get delivered. And that's what we hoping for. We hoping for salvation and to get through this hell and this chaos that's coming here on this earth. So I hope this lesson will edify. I want to give our praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rekakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that spread the truth out folk on this earth. I'm here when I can't be lesson. Shalom.